happy March. Hope everybody has had a good day. Welcome to another video. I am Cassie with Created by Cassie, and thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me today. So how has everybody's day been? It was definitely a Monday for me. All right, if this is your first time catching me live, put this emoji down in the comments so that I can be sure to say hello and welcome you. Let's see. If you're not already, I would love, hey Debbie, how are you? I would love to send you a card if you would sign up for my email list. There's a spot that you can put your birthday and month and your address. I will not share any information, and I will send you a card. I love sending cards. All right. Today's ordering special, or for this week, rather, I have the host code here. It's also linked in the description. For orders $45 and more, you will get the, hey Amy, how are you doing? You will get all the projects that I'm doing tonight live for free. So the link is down in my description. Anything over $50, I will send you a free gift. So check that out. Also, I am doing I have a goal for myself for 150 YouTube subscribers before my birthday, which is April 23rd. And if I hit that goal, I am going to do a special live. And on that live, if you comment down in the description, you will be put in a drawing for some items from me. So keep that in mind, and if you could share, subscribe, like, and comment on my videos, that would be wonderful. Help me get up there. All right, so tonight the bundle that I am working with is a brand new online exclusive. It's actually a suite, and but the bundle that I'm going to be using is called Thankful Garden. And guys, it's so pretty, so pretty. Of course, it's flowers. Who's surprised? Let me go ahead, point you down, and show you some of the stuff. So this is the Thankful Garden bundle. So let's see if I get this shadow here. So we have a hydrangea here. I'm not quite sure what flowers these are, but they're gorgeous. You have a little a leaf here, and I think these are to go in the center of these flowers if you do not stamp it, but you do the blending brushes with it. And the sentiments are: you make a difference with love and thanks, and thankful for you, friend. There's also a little bunch of leaves up here, and then I think these go with this flower for the insides. And this bundle, I've got my pieces here when I was playing around. So this has masks with it. So I'm going to show you how to use these tonight. And these are the dies that come with it. You do get 2 decorative dies, and they're so pretty when you cut them out. You get 3 of these dies, which cut out this leaf here, which is really nice, so you can cut more out at once. You also get 3 of the 1 leaf here. Hi Jen, how are you doing? You have a die right here which cuts out part of the hydrangea, and you get this one as well, which will cut out one of these here. All right, such a pretty set. And you do have the 2 big that cut out the 2 big flowers all together. So it's a really great bundle. I've really had a lot of fun playing with it. Let me put my stuff back here before I lose it, because I will lose it. And I want to show you the paper that comes in the suite, because it is gorgeous. The suite is lovely, the Lovely Garden Suite. And guys, look at this beautiful paper. It's so pretty. You've got all the different flowers here. And this is the B side. So pretty. You get these little yellow flowers. They've been on a yellow kick here lately, I think. Hey Bev, how are you doing? This is the back. And I'm going to definitely use this tonight, and you're probably not going to be surprised what I do with it. And if I can get it here. This is my favorite piece out of the whole paper pack. And this is the only piece I have left because I kept using it as I was playing. So I definitely have to get another set when it comes out on March 6th. This side is just polka dots. It's like kind of black and white polka dots. It's really, really pretty. This has some of the leaves going on here, and one of the colors is garden green. So this is kind of a variation of different garden green, light and dark. And this fresh freesia page, oh, it's so pretty. I love fresh freesia. And guys, look at this one. It's so pretty. The colors and just the way that it they blend together, it's so pretty. We've got the B side. And then the last page is this one. Isn't that so pretty? This kind of gives me like wallpaper vibes. And then we've got some black and white lines there. So that is the paper that comes with this, and I think it's definitely a good one to get. You also are going to get this fresh freesia, what is it called? Faux velvet ribbon. I'll be honest, this is not my favorite, but it is really, really pretty. It's not my favorite because I can't make a bow. But let me see if I can have you see it here. It's really pretty, and it's only one-sided that it's velvet. The other side is just flat. And you guys know I like bows, so I can't make a bow with this, so it's not my favorite, but it is really pretty, and the texture that it adds is gorgeous. And let's see, one more thing. And the embellishments are these starburst sequins. Look at these. They're so pretty. You get the, probably can see it better here up on my little tab. So it comes with the white. You get a larger and a smaller, a Daffodil Delight, larger and smaller. And then this is Petunia Pop, larger and smaller. But they're so pretty. I wasn't sure about them at first, but they're really, really pretty. All right, let's go ahead and dive in. I just wanted to, since you can't see it online yet, I want to make sure I showed you all the goodness that comes with this suite. So this is our first card for tonight. And you notice this is my favorite paper from this this paper pack. Isn't that so pretty? And then the inside here, I just did with some of these leaves. So pretty, and that's Shy Shamrock on those. So pretty. Hey Carol, how are you doing? All right, so this is Bubble Bath. Yes, that's a new thing that I found from Deb Smeek. The tabs, these tabs, and this is actually from our Keeping Tabs set here, so you can get this in my online store as well. And it has my Everyday Arches tag is coming off here. It comes with this die right here, and you just cut them out, and you can cut 2 at a time. And yeah, it does these little tabs here, and you just put your little embellishments on or whatever. And yeah, it's a game changer for me. Now I know what embellishments I have and what I can use. Such a great idea. Love that Deb Smeek posted that. If you haven't followed her, you definitely want to. All right, so this is our Bubble Bath cardstock here. I am just going to burnish that really quick. So I have a piece of, let's see, basic white, and this is part of the DSP. The back is the polka dot, and the front is my favorite, those beautiful flowers with the fresh freesia on it. And what I'm going to go ahead and do here is I'm going to glue this down onto the basic white. Any of my demonstrator friends, does anybody have this bundle yet? It's really pretty. I wasn't sure, but I really like it. I've done one of my swaps for on stage with it, and it's so pretty. All right, now we're going to bring in our faux velvet ribbon, and it's going to go back here, if you can see, back here on the card. Just give it a little bit of texture. So I'm going to grab a piece of tape, and I kind of just put it, I eyeballed where I wanted it, and I'm just going to tape the one side, and let me grab another piece, and I'm just going to eyeball it to make it go straight across. Flip it over, pull it tight, and then put my tape down there, and I can snip this off. All right, just like that. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. All right, then what we're going to do, this is the B side of this paper, so I'm going to use the dots here, and I'm going to take my dimensionals here and stick these across the back. And one of the reasons that I put the this lower, the ribbon, or the, yeah, I guess it is ribbon lower, is I can put my dimensional in the middle and it's not going to get popped up too much from that ribbon there. All right, let's go ahead and adhere this down. I'm just going to, let me pull it off of here. Let's see. It's about center. That looks good. So pretty. All right, and I already did the flower, but I do want to show you, for those that don't know how to do this technique. I do have a piece of basic white here, and let's put that right there. I'm going to grab a bigger block here, and let's use this stamp right here for this flower. Stick that down there. Let me put my glue top on. Then I'm going to grab my memento. And I find for larger stamps, it is easier to take the stamp pad and flip it over and tap it on top of your stamp. Just flat and just tap, tap. I feel like it gets a better coverage, and you can kind of tell a little bit easier where has the ink and where doesn't. And it's still a new stamp, so I'm still making sure I get all the spots. Whoops. And of course, I got that on me. At least I'm wearing black, right? All right. So, I'm going to flip this over. And I just want to make sure I'm not going to stick my hand on that because I got black on me. Just going to push this down. And you can use your foam mat. I actually found I preferred it without the foam mat. I felt that it kind of bled a little bit when I did the foam mat. And isn't that so pretty? That's pretty just as it is. You could do it black and white just like that. So pretty. All right, and I'm going to take these masks here. And we have two different sets here. So we have the set that is for the leaves, which is down here. And then we have a set of 3 that are for the petals up here. So what I'm going to do first is, and they're labeled number 1, and then there's a little notch. I actually found with this one, I didn't even deal with the notch because it's really easy to line it up. One thing I did do though is I got some Post-it note tape just to hold down my paper there. And let's see, it goes right here. That's my dog Dublin talking and saying hello. All right. Put it at a weird angle for myself. Is this the right? Yep, that's the right side. All right. There we go. Just get it lined up. And what I used was Melon Mambo. And we're going to do this in 3 steps for the petals here. And for the first one, I'm not going to put anything on it yet. I'm going to hold this down, and I am just going to swirl in a circular motion back and forth. And there is a little piece in between here that likes to move, so just be careful when you're going over that if you want that space to stay white and not have the pink on it. Alright, I'm going to grab a little bit of melon, get this back here, and you always want to do a little squiggle of your brush before you put it right on your, right on your paper, because it will be really dark in the beginning. Alright, isn't that so pretty? A little piece in the middle moved. Alright, so we're done with the first mask. Isn't that pretty? You see how it only colors on the inside of the leaves? Alright, let's put that one over there. Let me get the second one here. So this is number 2. And you just line it up with the outside edges. Just like that. And I'm going to hold it a little bit better. I'm going to take my blending brush again, and I'm going to go over in a circular motion again. And this is going to make it a little bit darker on certain spots. Very subtle, but you can kind of see. I'll pick it up in just once I'm done here. All right, and then number 3. This one, they just line up so nice. There's some that it's really difficult to line them up, and you really do need the notch. But for this one, I'm going to get a little bit of Melon Mambo, because I want this kind of dark. But this one is super easy to line up. All right. And I am just going to go over these spots. It's amazing how these masks work. I just love these types of bundles. One of my favorite bundles is Retiring, I think it's called the Frosted Forest, and it does masking like this too. And I'm gonna go a little bit darker. It's just so pretty. I just don't want to go too dark, but go off a little. But it is a little bit more challenging with some of these smaller areas here. There we go. Can you see that definition? So we've got the lightest pink, and then it goes subtly up, and then we've got our little bit darker pink. Isn't that so pretty? And you can put these under your sink and just rinse them off, and they rinse off really, really easily. All right, and then I'm gonna do Garden Green for my Garden Green is really hard to open and close for some reason. All right, so I'm gonna put this back down here. I'm gonna grab our number 4 mask, and it is this side. So I'm just going to line it up And again, this one lines up super, super easily. The Frosted Forest did as well. But there is one, actually there's two. Here's my brush. I'm just going to start out with nothing, not putting anything on here and see where it takes me. But was it Enduring Beauty or something like that? They're florals, kind of like this. They're a little bit more challenging to line up, but this one's so easy. I didn't have any problems with it. All right, I'm gonna get some more green. Line this back up, and it is pretty easy to put tape on here and have it hold it for you. But since I'm doing a live, I don't want to take the time to do that. So we're just gonna go with this. But I definitely wanted to show you how this works because this is such a pretty technique, and it's kind of the main technique for this set, because the two biggest stamps are these flowers. All right, and then we're gonna take number 5, and I put Sharpie on mine at the top just so I can see the numbers easier, because they kind of blend in, and I like to just look and know and not have to really look. All right, I'm just going to go over this again, and this one I didn't do very like dark like I did with the Melon Mambo on the last one. I just kind of wanted it a little bit more on the subtle side. That's really pretty. All right, whoops. Don't get on my card. All right, and that's the finished product. Isn't that beautiful? You've got the lighter shade of the green, the garden green, and then you've got kind of that darker shade. It's so pretty the way that it just melds together. And then you would just go through with your die here, line it up, and then run it through your embossing machine, a stamp cut emboss machine. And I'm going to close this before I get it on myself. You'll come out with this. So, so pretty. So let's go ahead and put this on our, these don't want to stay in my cup. Look, Jen, I'm using your cup. I love this little thing. It's so cute. It's great for corralling my incidentals as I'm using them. I also have the big one that you gave me too, this one. I love this one too. I can pull it down when I need it, but I like this one. I keep it right here next to my workspace so I can grab it really, really quickly. It's so cute. Love little hearts. All right, and I'm gonna put 2 back here in the middle here, just because I've got a lot going on in the front. I just want to make sure it's not going to sag. And pull these off here. Yep, I got them all. And then I'm just going to take this and center it as best I can. Oh, you use the Hartman for your dimensional backs. That's a really good idea. I still use this guy. And I also have this one that I use too. This is a, look at how cool the inside of this one is. It's got like, they blew bubbles. I got this from a pottery show, and they pop the bubbles in there. I love it. It's so cute, so pretty. But that's a good idea to use that for your dimensional backings. All right, so I put the back down there. And now we're going to stick down our flower. Oh, it's so pretty. I really, really like the Melon Mambo with this flower. And I glued this down, but I'm going to leave this part of the flower not glued yet so that I can get my leaf back there. And once I put my leaf back there, it'll glue it down. And this one I did a little bit lighter than my sample. There we go. So pretty. Hold this piece down here. I don't like to, I know everybody has their own ways of doing things, but I like to put it together once I've put it together. I go in stages. Isn't that so pretty? I just love it. All right, so then what I did, this is the, this die right here. So I cut out in garden green. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it right here just so I have these top 3 leaves. So I'm going to grab my paper snips. Just going to trim that off. So then I've got this 3-piece here, and then I can use these other leaves for something else if I want to. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue down here at the bottom. Very, very small amount. And then I'm actually going to grab my little tool here. You can use your, take your pick tool. Just going to pull this up and then stick this guy right in there. And the thing with green glue is it gives you a second to maneuver around. Did I come out of there? I did. Darn it. This one's hard to tell because the background is white as well as the paper around the flowers. Isn't that so cute? It's so pretty. I love this these flowers. All right, what I'm going to do here is, where did this one go? I'm going to take my mini dimensionals, and I'm going to cut a line just like that, and I'm going to stick this on the top. This was the easiest way I found to do this. Which way does this go? Right there. And then I'm going to do it one more time. And you can use the strips that we already have. I just found this was easier. Because the strips are already kind of cut for you. And I like using those when I don't really have to cut them. But you can do it however you want. This just kind of helps it to not get stuck down there on the ribbon there. I'm going to pull this off. And then I'm just going to center these edges where the ribbon is. Just like that. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. All right, now I used 2 different embellishments. So of course I used the birds, and then I also used these tinsel gems. I love these. These are just so pretty. So I'm gonna grab one of these birds. I just love these. Oh, I used all those birds. That's okay. We'll use this other one. Alright, so I'm going to stick him going up here. I like the little bit of elegance that the gold added. And then I used these tinsel gems because I thought it brought out the blue of the paper. And who says you can't mix up your embellishments? Got a lot of them, so just go ahead and mix with them. I like to. And let's go ahead and put this one, we'll put it right here. And that is card number 1. So pretty. The hardest part is coloring the flowers. So pretty. All right, let me clean up a little bit right here. Get these put away. And got my dimensionals. All right, so for card number 2, we are using Shy Shamrock. One of the hardest colors for me to use, but I think it works perfect with this card. so pretty. And there is a bit of Wink of Stella in the center of the hydrangea flowers. I don't know if you can tell, but it does have a little bit of Stella in there. And this has the gold weave trim on it. I'm going to show you how I did that. It's so pretty. Yeah, the shy that's not so shy. It's very difficult for me to work with because it's not so shy. All right, so these are our embellishments. I tried to get myself a little bit organized here. All right, so this DSP, as you can see, comes with the black and white. It's not colored in. This is how it comes in the sheet that I showed somewhere in here. I think it was up here. 3, 4, probably the one I can't get here. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. It's a B side. There we go. So it comes black and white like this. I love these pieces that come black and white like this because you can color it whatever color you want. So what I did was I colored this with the Shy Shamrock in there. And I didn't color the middle because I wasn't going to need it with the piece that's going to go over the middle. So I didn't color those in. But let me go ahead and burnish this so this doesn't pop all over the place. All right, so it's going to go this way. Put it like this. Is this still in frame? Yep, okay. All right, so what we're going to do first is, oh, this is the inside. So I have, this is Fresh Freesia, and this is going to be our back piece here. And so I'm just going to glue down this piece here. And I already pre-colored it with Shy Shamrock. I did the light Shy Shamrock, and then I just did a little highlight with the dark across the middle of the leaf where the veining is, just to kind of give it a little bit of something different, a little bit of varying color there. Move this around a little bit. So pretty. All right, I love it. Does anybody else like to color like I do? I love coloring these pieces. All right, so this is Shy Shamrock, and what we're gonna do to get this effect right here with that mesh back there, because I was like, that's a grand idea, because this card just called for gold to me for some reason. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take it, I'm gonna put it across, just kind of measure it a little bit, how much I need, cut it off. And then I'm just going to take the edge here and line it up with the top of the cardstock. I'm going to hold and fold over this edge here. And my tried and true method of tape. I'm just going to tape this down. Then I'm going to pull it across so it's still kind of flush at the top, and do the same thing. Pull it tight. You definitely want it tight, and then put your tape on. Isn't that so pretty? Oh, it's so stinking pretty. I love it. I was quite proud of myself for thinking of that. I'm sure somebody else has done this, but I hadn't seen it. Cut this piece off. I love that. I love this ribbon or twine. What is it? The twine gold trim. So I tried to make sure that in the middle here, you're not really going to see it, but I didn't like, you see how it's very dark in the middle there? I tried to get it so that it didn't do that, so I pulled it down a little bit more to kind of even it out. Really doesn't matter, but if you guys know me, you know I'm particular. So that mattered to me. So I pulled it down. Just gonna take this here and then pull this around and pull it tight and tape that down. Let's see. Isn't that pretty? And if you don't want it to go over the edge, you can just take your paper snips and just snip them right off. They snip off real easily. Just don't cut your cardstock like I almost did. Let's get this piece right here. Isn't that so pretty? I love the little bit of shimmer that it gives to it. All right, so we're gonna pop this up with dimensionals, and I did try to stick it on top of the twine or trim, the gold trim, to kind of give it a little bit extra security just in case the tape comes up. And then I'm going to stick one here in the middle to make sure we don't have any sagging going on. And has anybody else done this technique, wrapping your ribbon like this around your, where did I leave off? Right here. Around your cardstock? I think it's so pretty. Alright, so I'm going to center this. There we go. Isn't that pretty? And let's grab our Fresh Freesia faux velvet ribbon here. I'm going to, I don't need that much. Cut a piece of this. I've already used a whole bolt of this, playing around with it. Alright, I'm going to grab a piece of tape here. I didn't really have a spot that I wanted this. I just kind of stuck it down. So I'm just going to eyeball it to make sure that it's kind of straight. You can put it in the middle, in the top, wherever. It just kind of landed here for me when I was, that looks straight. When I was playing around with it, and I thought, oh, that looks good right there. Because I almost was going to put a couple of these across, because I thought it would be kind of cool to crisscross them. But then I thought it was too much Fresh Freesia because we did it with this. So I didn't do that. All right. And this is also going to be popped up with our dimensionals. I got the gold weave trim all over the place now that I snipped it off. All right. And I'm going to put two here in the middle just to make sure. So pretty. If you missed it, I did a video with our Celebration Seagulls, and I used the scraps of this gold trim. So go down to my, linked in the description, I have a playlist, and it is the Friendly Seagulls, and you can see how you can use this as your scraps so you don't throw them away. Isn't that pretty? That alone is pretty. Just put a sentiment in the middle and you're good to go. Alright, I already put the Wink of Stella on here. Let's see if you can see it on this one. Nope, not really. But it's in the middle of each of the flowers. And I just kind of laid it out. And then I'm just going to put a couple dimensionals down, kind of eyeballing where they go. This, because I found glue did not work. It did not stick with the mesh very well. So dimensionaling it down was the way we had to do it. Alright, so I can stick one up here. It just made it a bit challenging where to stick them. All right, we're good with that. And I'm gonna pull these off. Let's stick this down here. So pretty. Definitely make sure you push it down. And you can kind of pull around and see if any of the parts, like this part's kind of coming up a little bit, and then you can kind of fix it by just pulling it back and sticking an extra dimensional. And just push it down really well. Make sure it's gonna stick. So pretty. All right, and I did the same leaves in Shy Shamrock, and you know what? I put that down before I stuck it. I wonder if I can pull it up. Let's see. Yep. Nice. All right, I'm just gonna stick this down here. Nope, you moved. There we go. Just like that. And then I'm gonna take a mini dimensional, and these darn minis are hard to get open, get the bottoms off. Just gonna stick it on the bottom of this top pointed leaf here, just to keep it still so it's not gonna go anywhere. So pretty. And I took just a piece of basic white. I think this is a 1/4 of an inch piece, and I put You're Truly Amazing, which I got from a paper pumpkin because it was small. You're Truly Amazing. That one came from this one, which is the Life is Sweet paper pumpkin. I think we still have this. Last time I saw, it's either the full kit or the refill. So you can still get that one. It was a really pretty one with fruit. It was really pretty. All right, so I'm just going to grab a couple dimensionals here. I'm gonna see where I need them, which one here. Oops. And then one here. Right? Yep. See if I can get these off. How was your day? Anybody do anything fun besides work? All right, and I'm going to add a little bit of glue for over here so it'll stick down on the leaves. And I do want it to hang a little bit over the side. I'm going to push those 2 dimensionals first, and then hold the glue, the side with the glue. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I love that little pop of glitter or glimmer in the back with that gold. So pretty. All right, and these are our low profile dots. These suckers are hard to use, but they're so pretty. I always have to make sure that I'm putting them on something instead of the table, to get underneath it. All right, so I'm gonna put one here. I think I did, yep, 1 big and 2 small. You can tell I've been using these. So let's put one here. And definitely push these down if you put it on your mesh, because this one popped up on me after I finished the card. I was like, why did you do that? You just have to make sure that it sticks in between that mesh there. And that is card number 2. Isn't that so pretty? I love the colored leaves in the background. It really brings out that Shy Shamrock, the not so shy Shamrock. So pretty. All right. Our third card is probably my favorite. And anybody on my team, I think, has already seen this. But isn't that beautiful? And these are fussy cut, so my fussy cutters are not going to like this one. But it's so pretty. It warrants the fussy cutting because these flowers are just gorgeous. All right, I'm going to, these are my embellishments, and make sure I didn't lose anything in there. All right, so this is Summer Splash. Oh, and I did have an alternative one. I forgot about that. So this is if you pull the Melon Mambo. You get two different effects. It's still the same card. Am I in frame? Let's go this way. Does that work? That's better. So it's the same card, but it makes it look completely different with the different colors. It's so pretty. But we're gonna do this one here. But I had to figure out if that how different it looked with the different colored flowers. And I also did one with the blue hydrangeas, and that one was gorgeous too. All right. Aside from the fussy cutting with this is a very, very simple card. So this is our Summer Splash, and I used the Cane Weave embossing folder, one of my new favorites. And this is going to be across the whole front of your card. But before we glue it down, what we're going to do, if I can grab it here, is figure out where all of our pieces are going to go so that I know where to put this. So I'm going to put this, let's see, we'll go right here with this one. And it's kind of just like a little puzzle to figure out where to put it. So I do think this needs to go here. So we'll put this guy down here. Come here. And then this was an edge piece. I used all of the flowers, even if it was an edge. I used it. That looks good. I like that. All right, so now we can put our ribbon down. Snip that off. And just gonna make sure I know where the center of that is. And pop that out. And I'm just going to tape this on the back. And I do recommend like real tape, Scotch tape, whatever kind of like sticky tape, because with this embossing folder, because between the embossing folder and the puffed up velvet ribbon, if you use any other tape, it was not working for me because I tried the Post-it note tape and yeah, didn't work. It wasn't sticky. All right, I'm gonna tape this one down. Make sure it's taped really good. All right, then, oh crap. Okay, this one goes, yep, it goes to the top. And we're going to put lots of glue on here. And I'm also going to put glue on top of the ribbon as extra security for it to stick to the card base. Because this folder, this cane weave, sometimes doesn't like to stick for me. And I definitely don't want my ribbon to pop out. All right. Oh, this goes up. So we're just going to put this across the whole front. Just like that. And I always pick it up and stick it down to the table to kind of make sure that it's even. And then just kind of hold it down for a second because we definitely don't want it to pop up. All right. Now we just get to assemble. So And I did pop these up on dimensionals. So grab those. Yeah, Amy, you just worked today? Yep, I did too. It was a Monday for sure. I did go get my groceries though. I love that they shop for me and I just have to go pick them up. Don't even have to get out of the car. Here. Oh, come here. Oh, I took the thing off there. So that was here. Just want to make sure I'm not getting it on any spot that is going to go off the side here. That one, okay. I think we're good to go on all the edges here. So I can stick one here. And I think that's going to be cut off. Yep. Alright, so I'm going to pull these backings off. And I'm just going to fit this on here. And if it hangs over, you can cut it off. There we go. Then let's go ahead and our happy birthday is going to go here. And we are going to put this guy up here. I think I can get away with these. Yep. All right. Aren't these flowers so pretty? I just love this fresh freesia. The more that they use fresh freesia in their papers, the more I like it. Not that I didn't like it, but it's just extra pretty to me, I think, as they keep adding it. All right, I'm gonna stick 2 there. I'll leave that one leaf open, or petal open, so I can put my leaves back there. Stick that there. Then let's put one on the top here, one on the bottom, so that we don't hit our ribbon. Let's see. There we go. So pretty. Then I have these, put my cap on my glue. I'm terrible about that. Do you guys remember to put your cap on your glue? I don't. Until I notice it. Let's go ahead and cut this off so I can tell a little bit better where my leaves can go. There we go. Oh, I missed a piece. And right here. There we go. So pretty. It's like it was made to fit there. All right. So for this one, I can put this whole big one right in there. And I'm going to get a couple of these mini dimensionals. Let's see. I'm going to flip this guy over and put a dimensional on the back of that leaf. And one on the back of this leaf. Right here. And then it, whoops, stuck to my finger. Oh, go back. And if you have 2 leaves that have a dimensional on them, it will stay put. And it still kind of popped up on these other ones, so you get that movement. Isn't that pretty? All right, and then for this one, I'm going to use this piece from earlier and cut these 2 smaller individual leaves. And where did my mini dimensionals go? I'm going to stick a dimensional on this one. Stick this guy in there. So I just think the little The smaller ones would look better there. And stick this guy, let's put him, go this way. Just like that. And then I think I'm gonna cut this one. So that it will fit. Let's see, do we want it there or we want it, yeah, we want it there. Yep. And just put our dimensionals on. Where did my bowl go? Whoops. Come here. All right, let's stick that one down. And let's do this guy. There we go. Isn't that so pretty? I just love that pink, pinkish purple. And then we just have to add our embellishments, and these are the iridescent faceted gems, which are one of my top favorites. Love these guys. Where'd it go? Here it is. I am going to grab a big one of these. Let's see, let's put that one up here, and then the small ones are in here. Let's do one right here, and one right here. And that is card number 3. How pretty is that? And this happy birthday came from another paper pumpkin. What did I do with that little thing? I can't remember. I think it was one of the newer ones. The notes from the heart paper pumpkin. This one. Forgot to mention that because I had already stamped it. So pretty. And this is from our Unbounded Love dies. It's one of my favorite dies here lately. I love the scallop on it. All right. For our final project, it is not a card. It is a new item with the online exclusives. It is a little box that looks like a little suitcase. I did 3 different versions. We're going to make one like this tonight. But they come just like this. And these are called suitcase treat boxes. And these things are so fun to play with. And they make such cute little gift boxes. So you just pull it open like this. The top pops out, which I didn't think about that when I did the ribbon now, did I? Well, we won't put that ribbon on this one. I'll take it off though so we can open it and see. You can see how it works. I didn't think about that when I did that, because that was the last part that I did. Alright, there we go. So it opens like this. You can put whatever, treats or whatever inside, and then it just folds up. These go inside the sides here, but you put this through this slit right here, and it folds down right in there. Makes this cute little treat box. Isn't that cute? It looks like a little suitcase. So I did one with this paper, the polka dots. This one with my favorite piece. I thought this was just so pretty. And then this is the one we are going to work with tonight, is this fresh freesia paper. And this is some of that linen ribbon I think that we have. It's so pretty. It worked great with this one. So for this one, I'm gonna grab my stuff right here. Didn't have an envelope with it, so I have it sitting out here. Alright, so I've already cut the 2 pieces that we need, and then I have this piece. Where'd the other one go? And this piece. This is the blue hydrangeas. Then I have Garden Green, and this is this die right here. And I did fussy cut these two flowers. I did a lot of fussy cutting with this to show you how versatile the whole suite is. All right, so it's going to come like this, and I do recommend burnishing. It's not going to close as nicely if you don't burnish. So I'm going to quickly burnish all of these. And let's see. I just thought these were so cute. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know I like the book boxes. So I had to give these guys a try. And they're so darn cute. You could use them for so many different things. You could do it with a little gift inside, or if you're surprising somebody with a trip somewhere, you could put the a fun little trinket or something in there to surprise them with it. All kinds of stuff. Such a fun little thing. There's a new bundle, it might be a suite actually, that's like a travel bundle that's going to be coming out with the new online exclusives on the 6th. And it's really pretty. It's very very colorful. So if you like travel, you might like that one too. It was one of the ones I did not get. All right, let's do this side and this one. All right, perfect. Okay, so to put this together, what we're gonna do, and it doesn't have any tape or glue, it just kind of sticks itself down, so, or holds itself, I guess is what I should say. So we're gonna pull, let me pop this back here, a little bit easier. So this is the top, this is the tab at the top. Stick that back too. So I'm gonna take these two pieces here, I'm gonna stick them just like this so that they're even right there. Then you're just gonna take this piece here and pop it down, and the little tab there is going to fit in this little, it's got a little open tab here. You see that? So this tab here on the edge pops down into this, and that's how it holds it in place. So this one, the book boxes have a piece of tear and tape on them, but this one just goes together. See how crisp that that box is from the burnishing? So pretty. All right, now we can close this up here. I'm gonna put my handle through and then close this up. There we go. Just like that. See how nice and tight that is? That's why I recommend burnishing, because it makes it really nice and tight and it's not going to come apart. All right, so what I did this in 2 steps. I did, let's see, it was this way. So this edge, this part, and this edge are all one piece. We're gonna, when it opens, this is a 3 pieces together. So, is it this one I did? Yep. So this piece is gonna fit over these 3 areas. So, grab my glue and close this back up, because it was easier to adhere it when it was closed. Alright, so I'm just going to put the glue right on the box. You don't need a ton, but the side that I start with, I like to put a little bit extra. You're just going to take your piece and line it up from edge to edge. I'm just going to give it a second to dry there. And then I'm going to take it and I'm just going to bend it. I'm going to hold it, put it down here, and I'm just going to make sure it's where I want it, and I'm just going to kind of crease it just a little. Okay, then pick that back up. I'm going to put glue on this side. Push that down. These are so cute. Just love these boxes. They're just so much fun. Alright, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue here. And these are so easy to decorate. Okay, I'm going to fold that over just like I did the other one. And I actually preferred it this way because it wasn't, to me it looked more like a suitcase with a rounded edge. They're not really like boxes. At least the one I have is not like a box. It kind of has a little bit of rounded side. So this one goes around that way. And then this piece is going to go from here to here. Right? Did I do that wrong? No, it goes from here to here to here. That's right. Because I cut the slit in there. Got it. Alright. So I'm going to start down here. A little bit of glue. And then this just nestles right in here. And I love the green glue because it gives you a second to move stuff around. Get it placed where you want it. I'm just going to fold this down. I'm going to do the same thing as I did before. I'm going to take my glue and glue this piece down. Make sure I get these little corners here because that's the high traffic area there. You open it. I'm just going to pull this to make sure it's covering as from side to side as I want, just in case I got it, because I think I got it a little crooked. I might have moved it when I didn't let it dry enough. Okay. And this would work with any kind of DSP. Whatever kind of DSP you have, these would be perfect with it. So I'm going to stick a little bit of glue up here in the front, or the top, I guess. I'm not going to put any near the hole, where the handle comes through. I'm going to push that there. Yep, I got a little crooked. It's okay. And I think that's good. Now, open, there we go. I've got a little bit extra and I did that on purpose. So I'm just going to take this, my paper snips, and just trim it off. I found if I tried to get it exactly, cut exactly the correct measurement, it always ended up short for some reason. And this side over here is a little tall as well. So I just added a little 1/8 of an inch so that I didn't have it short. There we go. Perfect. And it does buckle a little bit here, but it flattens itself out when you close it. So you could do each piece individually. I just thought that it looked really pretty all one piece. Alright, so now we've got this piece right here that we need to cut out. So I'm going to grab my foam mat, and I have an X-Acto knife. This was the easiest way I could figure out how to do it. If anybody has any ideas, let me know. this was the easiest way I found. So I'm just going to cut around that. Yep. There we go. Okay. See if it'll pull out. Didn't go far enough, I guess. There we go. There we go. Cut underneath that piece. There we go. Put this top on before I hurt myself. Get in there. And we have our opening. It does get a little bit frayed, but it kind of comes off so you won't notice it. And then pull my little handle up here. We can close it up. I'm going to put the handle in here so we can decorate. Pop it there, and here we go. Isn't that so cute? This side I use as the front. So cute. All right, now for the fun part is to decorate it. Okay, get these pieces out of here. So I took the faux velvet ribbon, and I think I went all the way around. Yep, I did. So what I did, I started here, and I actually put glue on the back of the ribbon like that, just teeny bit. And I just placed it down. And it's got enough of a velvety top that, well, it's got to stay longer, Cassie. Stick it there and hold it. That you're not going to see the glue pop through it. Like any normal ribbon you would. Like you would notice there's glue underneath this. You don't notice it with this ribbon because it's got such a velvety top. It's almost like a little dome at the top. Is that going to stay now? Okay. So let me just cut some off of here so that's easier to deal with. All right. And I'm just going to add a little bit more. And you could do it straight on the box. I just felt like for me it was easier to get it on the ribbon so that I could make sure I was pulling it straight. Push that down. Then I'm going to do this tip right here. Yep, right here. So it can go around this corner and stick. Maybe. Here we go. Because the corners are the part you want to make sure are really stuck. And just a little bit more. Perfect. And then with any extra you have, you can just snip it off. Just like that. It's a little crooked, but it's okay. So I'm going to flip it around and I'm going to attach from here to here. But the reason I'm doing it this way is because it needs to open. So we can't keep it all one. So I'm just going to cut its own piece to keep it kind of going across there. So let's see. Oops. Oh, I've got a piece stuck on there. All right. Then we will just put a little bit of glue, just like we did before. Do a little bit more than that. And I'm just going to line it up here on the back, but line it up so it's meeting at the edge of that piece of ribbon. I'm going to hold my finger here, flip this over, put some glue down, and this is really easy because you just match it up with the other edge. You don't have to look at it to see if it's straight because you've already got your two pieces there. All right, and then we're just going to snip that off. There we go. Put that in there. So then we have our, I think I forgot to put glue there. We have our ribbon going across. Isn't that so pretty? And we can still open our box, and we have it here and here. Oh look, I can snip a little more. There we go. All right. These things are so cute. You guys like the book, this is not a book box. This is a suitcase box. There we go. Perfect. I love that it, when you burnish it, it gets super snug. I like that snug part of it. All right. Now, I thought we would play with these because I haven't used these yet for our stuff tonight. So, I'm going to put some, not embellishments, some, what are those? Dimensionals. It's been a long day, guys. All right, and I just want to make sure I'm not hitting on that ribbon because that's a pain in the butt, as I found out. All right, and then this one can go right here. And again, if you have parts that pop up, you can always pop it up and, where did that go? It goes right there. Add an extra dimensional. Okay, and then this guy, let's see, where do we want this? Let's put this here, going in here. We're gonna have to cut this guy off. Don't be afraid to cut up your die cuts. Get creative with it. All right, we're gonna put those there. So this can go, let's see, let's put it going down this way. That's cute. Okay, we'll put it there. Oh, yeah, we'll put it right here. And then I think I'm going to put a small dimensional, a mini dimensional. I call them small dimensionals. Do you guys call them small or mini? Well, come here. There we go. They don't like me to use them. All right, I'm going to stick that down just like that. Isn't that cute? Then I'm going to put a dimensional on these. Just going to hold it and pull it back because I don't want it to move. There we go. And one more. Guys, this is so cute. I like the blue. Do you guys like the blue? It's so pretty. Come on, you can come off. This blue is so pretty. Mini for you, Amy? Yeah. I end up saying small. I don't know why. Whoops. All right. Yay. That's so cute. All right. And then this one, let's get a dimensional and we will put him over here. Let's go. That's a little weird. I don't like that. Maybe we don't need him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we've got odd numbers. Let's just move this guy over a little bit like that. That's better. I'll use that for something else. Isn't that pretty? I love it. All right. Then for the top here, what I did, I used this white woven ribbon. This stuff is fun to play with. It's very thin, and I just really enjoyed it. I like it. I did a class with Rhonda Wade, and she used this in it, and as I kept using it, I'm like, gosh, I really like this ribbon. All right, so I'm just going to cut a piece. I'm going to stick it. Wait a minute, I got to go this way. I always have to remember which way to do this so that I get the bump the way I want it to. And I'm going to take a loop here, my fingers through. I'm going to take both edges and pull it through this loop. I'm going to pull it to the side because I want it to be on the side. And I guess this is going to be your way of closing it up to give it as a gift. Doesn't really open, I guess, from what I noticed with this one, or this one with the topper there. Get that down. There we go. Isn't that cute? It's like a little tag or something that you can identify your suitcase with. So I'm just going to cut this at an angle. Stick it in my fingers. I got glue on my fingers. And there we go. Oh, it's so cute. Then I took the mesh, not the open weave trim. I can't remember that for some reason. And I did a bow. I've done this multiple times on my lives because I just love this trim this way. So I just kind of bunch it together and then I tie it into a bow. And that's my only qualm about this velvet ribbon. I can't make a bow, and I want to make a bow with ribbon. But it's really pretty this way too. Alright. Just want a little bow. And is that even? No. There we go. I'm just going to cut this off. And again, if you want to use your scraps, I have a playlist listed in my description. You can go through, find the seagulls video, and I used it there. You can kind of get an idea how to use some of your scraps if you don't like to throw them away like me. All right, I'm going to grab a glue dot. Guys, I didn't hardly use any glue dots today. We've been heavy glue dot for the past couple of times, and today we were not. I think this is the first glue dot I've used. All right, I'm going to put one on each side just to make sure it sticks. Let's see here. Come off. There we go. Where'd it go? There it is. Blend it in. All right. I'm just going to hold it on my tool here and stick it right above where I put that bow or that ribbon. Just like that. So stinking cute. All right, and then we're going to use our iridescent faceted gems, and I am going to put 3 on here. That one looks a different color. It's like a peach color instead of a like iridescent color. All right, so I did 1 big, 2 small, there we go. And this is one of Amy with a Y's favorite items, our Wink of Stella. And I'm going to put some Wink of Stella in the middle of each of these petals here from the hydrangea. I don't know what they call the middle of that flower. Here we go. Gives it a little bit of extra shimmer. Because it's a gift, right? Gotta have it shimmery. There we are. Project number 4. Isn't that so pretty? Oh, I love it. All right. Let's take a quick look at everything that we made tonight. Let's see, we've got those, this, and this one. All right, so we have number 1, 2, right? 3, 4. Yep, Amy, it's always your go-to, the Stella. I know, it's so pretty. I love it. I did it on here too. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one's your favorite? I think this is my favorite. I just love the way this came out, even though it's super simple. But I do like the open weave trim on here. It's just so pretty as a background. I like them all. Number 2, Jen, yeah, I would have picked that for you because of the open weave trim. So pretty. So pretty. Love it. All right. So my next live is next Monday, March 10th at 6:30 p.m. Hey, Amy with an I. I didn't see you on earlier. So good to have you on. 2 and 4. So 2 and 4. Yeah, these are pretty. I like those. I like all of them. I just like this bundle. It's so pretty. So next Monday, March 10th at 6:30 p.m. And I'm going to be doing the Fancy Borders bundle. And that one was a fun one to play with too. It was a bit of a challenge, but I think I have met the challenge and got some good stuff for you. So definitely put your reminders on for that. If you haven't already, follow me on all my socials, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. If you would like a card from me, fill out to join my email list, and I will send you a card in the mail. And let's see. Also, I mentioned at the beginning, I'll mention it again. I am working towards a goal of 150 subscribers on YouTube by my birthday in April 23rd. And if I reach that goal, I'm going to do a special live. And within that live, if you comment down in the comment section, you will be added to a list to pick somebody to win a prize from me. Just some homemade, some cards I've done, and probably a couple little of my favorite things from Stampin' Up. So if you could share, like, subscribe, and comment on my videos, that would be wonderful. I would love to meet my goal. And if you enjoyed today's video, put this emoji down in the comments so I can say thank you for watching until the end. And thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me today. I loved talking and chatting with you guys and showing you these beautiful projects. I hope that you enjoyed this bundle. And if you try any of these, post it on my Facebook so that I can see what you're creating. All right, I will see you back here next week for a brand new video. Bye.